It doesn't matter what you're like, who you're with, where you're at, when you're being asked. The questions always revolve around the same core issues. Hey everybody, it's EmJay here, and I'm here with 4 of the top questions that homeschoolers get asked that they may or may not like answering. Question number 1. What do you actually do? Okay, right off the bat, the answer is school. I'm kind of unsure where the confusion comes in. I mean, public school, homeschooled. It's not like the different names are public schooled and home nothing. That does sound really nice though. But no, really, we do school. Now, we may not spend a set amount of time from an exact moment in the morning to an exact moment at the end of the day when the bells ring and everybody's got to be in class and can get out of class. It's not really like that with homeschooling. Instead, I'm able to take school across the course of the day at my own pace. I get to decide when to do which subject and how long I want to spend on it. I mean, really, if I want to spend half an hour reading a book while getting distracted by other stuff, then I can do that. But if I want to do that same amount of reading in 10 minutes and really stay focused on it, then I can be done. I don't have to wait for the rest of my classmates to finish their reading because I'm done. I can move on to any other subject that I want to. Question number 2. This question, like the first, is based upon a stereotype of what homeschoolers are like. However, this one is not based so much on a stereotype based upon a misconception of homeschoolers as it is a stereotype based upon, I'll admit it, somewhat of a reality. This deals with the issue of, can you socialize? However, it's never actually brought out in this polite of a way. Instead, it always comes out by someone asking, do you have friends? No. No, I hate the world. The world hates me. Yes, I have friends. I've got lots of friends, as a matter of fact. And to answer this question of can we as homeschoolers socialize, I want to give a really ironic example. There was a bunch of friends from a speech and debate league that I'm in that convinced me to make these videos. I mean, in the name, you can tell you can't really be shy in a speech and debate league. So while there may be some sort of reality based to homeschoolers being a little bit more shy on average than public schoolers or private schoolers, it's actually not true of the majority. So if there was some way to gain an objective value of whether someone is shy or not, it would be interesting to see 100 homeschoolers and 100 public schoolers, have them all tested to see how many more shy people would be in which group. I would say that there probably wouldn't be a significant increase in the amount of shy people in the homeschool group if there's any visible change at all. So the bottom line is, as homeschoolers, some of us are shy, some of us are not. It's made into our nature. It's not all based upon the school system that we learn from. Question number 3. So who's your teacher? Is it your mom? Okay, this one's complicated because really you have to separate it out into 2 different sections. There's the practical side and then there's the legal side. Legally speaking, yeah, okay, she's the one that signs off on all of my grades, and she's the one who has the final say, and so legally speaking, yeah, she's my teacher. But in the same logical sense, my dad is my principal. That doesn't mean that my mom is what most people think of when they think of teacher for school, and neither is my dad what most people think of as principal for school. So this leads to the practical side to answering, is your mom your teacher? The bottom line for this part is no. Like, when I was younger, I don't know, maybe like K through 6th-ish, something around there. She was my teacher for the heavy majority of my subjects. But now just take a look at a couple of my subjects. Chemistry. That one's taken with one mom who teaches a group of about 20 of us, and she is an actual teacher in the class. Sign language. Well, okay, that's another situation where it's actually a couple that is leading the sign language class and teaching it to us. It's not really like there's one teacher. Literature. That one's another one where we have a actual teacher teaching the class. Economics. The teacher doesn't really teach as much as just be there and guide the conversation, as it's all of us high schoolers that are discussing economics. And then I have anatomy and physiology. That one's by my mom. She teaches that one. So legally speaking, yeah, my mom is my teacher. But practically speaking, now that I'm a junior, she doesn't teach me, at least in the same way that most people imagine when they think teacher. So this leads me to question number 4. Don't ever ask a homeschooler this question. I'm talking ever, 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 ever. I don't care if the apocalypse is coming. I don't care if the rapture's about to happen. I don't care. Just don't ask a homeschooler this question ever. Please. With that being said, the question is, hey, what grade are you in? Don't ask me this. Please. Like, if you're asking how many years of this thing called schooling I've done, okay, I'm an 11th grader, I'm a junior. But that does not mean in any way, shape, or form that I do junior level classes. As a junior, I'm taking some senior level classes. I'm taking some junior level classes. That's honestly just the way that it works within homeschooling. So really the answer to this question of what grade are you in, you really have to determine what subject you're talking about to be able to get an accurate answer to this question. So there it is, guys. 4 questions that I beg you, do not ask a homeschooler.